Welcome to the Moontails Anime Podcast. I'm your host Law from the channel Justice, and here I have with me my guest, Mimi.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about Tokyo Revengers, a new hit series that's really taken the community by storm. It's something like,
It is amazing.
yeah, like people who I'll walk into people and if they see like my anime merch or anything like that, and they're like, "Oh, have you seen Tokyo Revengers?" And for a long time, I was like, "No, I haven't." But how popular it's become, I had to see it, and I thought it was a nice little show. Um, do you wanna give like our listeners any just maybe like a synopsis of what happened?
So it's basically about this guy that wants to save the girl he likes. So he ends up going to the past because when he changes the past, the future changes as well. So he tries to save her in the past so that in the future he still has her. And he ends up like getting into a gang and trying to save the gang. So
Gang
he just
violence. Yes.
yeah. And yeah, it's just like a lot of gang fights and cool stuff, bit of romance. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
pretty nice.
bromances are actually very wholesome.
It
I
is. It's so cute.
yeah, bromances are nice. Like
hmm
wholesome platonic love between male characters isn't really like
It's adorable.
it's not portrayed too much in media. Like just a
Yeah.
really nice strong friendship. That's not like toxic at all. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it's essentially Erased but with gangs.
Yeah.
Except like the
Basically.
time,
Okay, so wait, for
yeah.
me, I watched Tokyo Revengers before Erase, so I'm like, oh my god, this is like a new idea. I've never seen something like that before. And then you guys were like, oh my god, go watch Erase. And I watched it, and I'm like, oh, Tokyo Revengers, Erase. Alright, okay, I see how they're connecting.
Both had like this completely unexplained phenomenon of like time travel. Like suddenly, oh, randomly for no reason, they um they go back
Go
in
back to the
time.
past.
But Erased was explained a bit better. He was always taken back in time to prevent tragedy. It wasn't that like his life was in danger, and it wasn't some weird catalyst. Like time travel in Tokyo Revengers is like he travels back in time for like for no reason. I remember like he was about to get hit by like a train, and then
Yeah, but then the dude saved him.
oh yeah, and then they
So he
shook
probably
hands.
he probably like shook hands with him.
True, yeah. So they shook hands,
Exactly.
but that's still so weird. Like,
hmm
yes, my crush's little brother. When I shake his hand, I go back in time exactly 10 years. It's like,
Well, he's the time manager stimulator thing.
yeah, it's really weird, and it's yeah, he has more autonomy, which makes it a
Ooh.
bit more interesting. But like I don't like that he really can never change what he's already seen. Like if he gets beat up, if he goes back in time and then gets beat up and then goes to the future, he can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go back in time a day before I got beat up so that I can beat them up next." But he can't do that. He can only like go exactly 10 years forward or backward. So any time that
Yeah.
passed 10 years ago, he can't really access it, which is it adds like a bit of like complexity because
hmm
now there's stakes to everything. It's not like you can just redo things, but it's also like, yeah, kind of ruins for me. What I like most about like time travel series is when they go into a similar environment and change it for like to be different. Not like every episode like ReZero, but just like going back in time and changing the way things are.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what he tried to do? Changing the way things are?
Well, but he always nothing he's really ever seen before. Everything was like kind of a first.
Oh, it was like new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Mm,
when
interesting.
spoilers, when Baji died at the end of season 1, he can't
Oh,
just go back
God.
in time and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna figure out a way to save Baji." Like he can't.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Baji's dead. It's just like it's so
Honestly, I
frustrating.
hated him for that. I hated Takemichi for that.
I love Baji.
Like, how dare he, man? How dare he? It's like the fact that he knew he was gonna die, and then he's like, all right, I'm going there to save him. And then he didn't even save him. Like, excuse you? You could have got stabbed instead of him. Like,
Yeah, Baji's the best character. I just liked him a lot.
he is. Freaking Baji and Chifuyu, like
Oh
Baji's
yeah, that is
best
so
friend.
wholesome.
Oh,
They were so
it is
wholesome.
the cutest thing ever, man. It is so
Yeah,
adorable. Like their
yeah.
friendship is like over the roof.
I don't know. For them, it didn't really feel like. It felt like a bit more, you know. It felt a little bit on the, like a little bit more on the yaoi side for them.
Really?
I don't know. It just seemed a little bit sus.
I
It's just
didn't.
like
No, I don't know. I
Chifuyu.
didn't feel that.
Okay,
I
maybe
mean,
I'm just
yeah,
seeing this.
Chifuyu is like all devoted. I would kill myself for you, but then like,
Yeah, but like that's a bit more than just a bromance. It's like a nice bromance is probably like Draken and Mikey. That's like a very nice
oh yeah.
bromance. But Chifuyu is like I'd let you punch me in the face every day for no reason because I'm gonna be a domestic
No,
abused
he's just
housewife.
probably attached.
Hmm?
I guess he's
Actually
just
no,
attached.
I'm probably seeing too much into this because of all the fan art. There's too much fan art.
Yeah, yeah. Don't look at the fan art. It's always a bad idea. But honestly, I don't know. From what I've seen, it's just like his GPU is like he looks up to Baji so much to the point that he's like, "Oh my god, you're my best friend. You're like my wow person. So I would do anything for you."
Mhm. I love
I don't know.
Baji.
I found it
Baji's
cute.
awesome. I thought it was cute too. I thought it was wholesome.
Yeah.
The relationship was really nice. Um, you know who I really didn't like? The one with the red hair.
True.
The one that always kills him in the
Person.
future. Like, and he's just always like, I'm
Oh,
just so
his
scared
best
of
friend.
Kisaki. Oh no.
I
Oh my
hated him for
god. I'm
that.
so scared. Like,
I
it's so
hated
fucking
him for
annoying.
that.
He's so
It
fucking
was so
annoying.
annoying. Like every time he would go back to the past, he would get killed, and then like his crush would get killed, and then like he would go to the future, and like he would almost get killed as well. I'm like, and
Especially
every
the
single time the
last
same
one.
response.
The last one was the worst one. He literally went to
The
his
car
hair
crash.
salon and was his first customer, and they were having some
Oh,
wholesome bromance. And then is like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you right after this because Kisaki told me to. It's like, what?
oh, that was ass. That was total ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect it to be him out of like the whole group, because like they were such good friends.
because he's a bit. He's honestly annoying. He's honestly very annoying.
Yeah. I mean, okay, he could just kill himself instead of killing Takemichi. I mean, killing yourself is bad. Don't do that. But like,
Yes, we do not
why you gotta
endorse
kill the dude?
suicide. Like, if they made it at least a bit more like reasonable, like, oh yeah, Kisaki's threatening to murder his entire family and he has to kill
Yeah,
his friend, like that makes sense. But the fact that he's just always saying, "Oh, Kisaki's so scary. I'm scared of Kisaki." Like, bro, you're just
yeah,
annoying.
that was ass.
Yeah.
I didn't like that part either.
Kisaki is like the dumbest supervillain in the show. Like I remember
I
he
hate him. He's so
in the
annoying.
future he manipulated Draken to murder someone for him, and like instead of it being like an assassination, Draken kills him in the middle of kills a guy in the middle of the office building, and then after the guy's dead, Kisaki walks onto the murder scene and he's just standing looking outside the window of like a very tall building for everyone to see
Mm-hmm.
him, and it's like this is the most like bait type of thing I've ever seen. It's so obvious that you did this. This is like the most stupid criminal activity I have ever seen. You get someone to murder someone for you, like, and then you just walk onto the murder scene. Like it's just why? The show, the show really didn't have a lot of logic. Like Baji's death annoyed me so much because
Oh yeah.
Baji,
No, honestly, the fact that he goes like, I'm not gonna be killed by my best friend or like by anyone. I'm gonna kill myself instead, and like just
you know what's
kills
worse?
himself. And I'm like,
Do you know what's way worse?
"Dang,
His
what?
injuries were not fatal whatsoever. Looking at the length of the blade and where he was stabbed, like
We have a doctor here."
he was not, it wasn't fatal by any means. He was barely like, he probably could have lost maybe 500 milliliters or like half a liter of blood during the entire fight.
He could have still survived though.
He could have survived like way more, like his survival was way more likely than, let's say, Mikey. Mikey got hit on the head with a metal bar several
Yeah.
times to where he was literally bleeding from his head. That a
Honestly,
traumatic
I
brain
thought
injury like
Mikey was
that,
gonna die
yeah,
instead of Budge, because I'm just here looking at it like, dude,
comparing
are
the
you okay?
injuries, a traumatic brain injury like almost certainly going to cause internal bleeding that's going to like just put pressure on your brain, compared to somebody who got stabbed in like your flank, the flank side of your abdomen. Like there's not, he did not need to die. Even when he stabs himself
Yeah.
in the stomach, like realistically an ambulance would have been there within 10 minutes. Like an ambulance would
Honestly,
have been
yeah,
there 10 minutes.
that whole episode, I was waiting for the ambulance to come, but it was just not coming, and I'm just here like, in real life,
He
I
did
think
not
they
need
would
to
have
die.
came by now.
He really did not need to die. Even
Yeah,
even on top of
honestly,
him stabbing himself in some seppuku way, by the time the ambulance would have got there, they probably could have just probably could have bandaged him up, got him to like a trauma hospital, and then they would like they would deal with everything. He would get stitches and maybe some
yeah.
surgery, but really like people like can get both their legs broken and then like survive. And
Mm-hmm.
both your leg, when I say both your legs, like your femurs, like because you can bleed quite a lot. You can bleed like an insane amount in there. Anyways, we're talking too much about the the science. I was just so frustrated because I'm learning about this stuff, and I'm like, this guy, his injuries were not fatal whatsoever. Mikey's injuries, Mikey needs to go to a hospital, and he needs to
Yeah,
get an
Mike is the one
MRI.
that
He needs like
hospital.
he probably has severe brain damage. He was getting like beaten down with a metal pipe on straight to his head, like versus one
Ongoing.
stab
Like,
wound. One stab wound.
honestly,
That's like nah. And it wasn't even
he
to
should
like
have
his
just
lungs.
died.
If they made like a stab wound to his lungs, like okay, that he could die from that. But it was just to his side, like near his I forget where it was, like
It was like
towards it.
on his hip-ish
Yeah,
waist.
just probably above his hip. It's like,
Yeah,
and the knife wasn't that long.
it
It's going to
wasn't.
cause damage, definitely, but what is he gonna do? Hit some intestines? Like, it's not really.
Honestly, it was annoying because then, like, when I saw it as well, I'm like, but, but why are you dying when freaking Mikey's the one that's supposed to be dying?
Yeah, Mikey got so injured. I thought
Honestly,
there
I
was
don't
no
even know
way
how
he
he
was gonna
survived.
die because what's his name got stabbed the same way. Remember Draken got stabbed like the exact same way. And
As
Baji.
Baji.
And then he went to
Oh.
the hospital and he did have
Oh,
a
yeah,
cardiac
that.
arrest, which honestly I don't
Yeah, and he
understand either.
survived. He freaking survived.
I don't
But then at the same
understand.
time, I feel like Baji kind of wanted to die. But then he's like, I want to end this chaos. Like, it's the most stupidest solution, but then at the
It just
same
felt
time,
so unnecessary for like such a
it was.
cool character too. Like He was cool.
He was
Can't
the coolest character.
He definitely was. Draken is pretty cool too, honestly. Like, but I feel
Dragon was
like the
funny.
show is kind of, it makes it kind of hard to like think of it with any sense of realism. Like, there's like these 6'8", 250 jacked guys in middle school. Like, what? It makes no sense. Which seventh grader or eighth grader is built like this? They would not be a gangster if they were built like that. They would have like any recruiter trying to come and put them on a basketball team or a football team. If they're that big
Literally.
in the eighth grade, bro, they have like some type of athletic aspirations in the future, most likely. Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah, the whole show was just like grown ass,
I mean,
and
yeah, you can't take it logically, but
his
then
his
it
friend
was
group,
good.
they're
It
all
was
voiced
good.
by grown ass men. Like all his little, like, you know those five guys that he chills with, like, which includes the red hair
Um,
guy. Those guys, not the
oh
ones
yeah,
from the
yeah,
gang, the ones from his school. They have
yeah,
like
yeah.
they all have like such deep voices. It's like
No,
these
yeah.
grown men voicing these characters. They're
That I
not.
can agree
They're
on.
children. These guys probably haven't even had their balls dropped. They're prepubescent boys. They should have female voice actors. Like, there's no way like a
Female.
grown ass man should be voicing them.
I mean, yeah, but it was good. It was. I don't know. Altogether, I really liked it. I'm like, same.
I
It's good.
finished it, and like ever since what's it called, Demon Slayer, I told myself
Mm.
like, if there's a very shit show, I'm probably not gonna finish it. Because I used to have like a principle of like, if I'm starting an anime, regardless if I like it or not, I'm going to finish it because clearly
Why?
everybody loves it, and so maybe I'm missing something. But ever since Demon Slayer,
Um,
I finished it, and I was like, this is hot garbage, and everybody's like, oh my god, it's the best shit
that's why I
ever.
haven't
Oh
watched
my god, this
it.
is the greatest thing since like fucking sliced bread. I love this so much. I would die for Tanjiro. And like, the show was like not even average at best. It's like below
Honestly,
average at best.
the art itself,
The art
like
was
I don't know
phenomenal.
why, but the art itself, okay, the art seems a bit cool, but then it doesn't tell you a story. Like it
No, the
doesn't make me go,
animation
oh my god, I want to
is
watch this.
beautiful.
Like
The
no,
animation is beautiful. I will say that. However, the story is a 0 out of 10. If the animation is a 10 out of 10, the story is a 0 out of 10.
I don't know. It never really caught caught my eyes.
But yeah, I finished Tokyo Revengers. I try my best always to completely finish a show, even if, like, just to push through it, just because, even if I'm not, like, loving it too much. Just because
Just
I'm,
one more episode.
because,
One more episode.
I don't know, I'm like a completionist. Like, if I'm playing a game, I want to beat it 100%, even if that means collecting 400 useless Korok seeds. Like it was 800 total, but there was 400 that you get, and it's like just completely worthless.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's
I
I
don't know.
I
No,
love
for me,
completion.
I just quit it if I don't like it from like the first two episodes,
No,
if
you
not the
always
first
have to give
one.
it 3 episodes, regardless of whether what it
Mm,
is. You always have
no,
to give 3 episodes. It's the
no,
rule, 3 episode rule.
nah. Okay, no. For me, it is like if the first episode doesn't catch my eyes, that's it. It's a no-show. Like
Nah,
I'm just quitting it.
no, 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 no. If there's a good anime and you're being told that it's a good anime, then you need at least minimum 3 episodes. Minimum.
Mm. No, because it's like the first episode should be that like episode that's gonna like you're gonna cling into, you're gonna be attached, you're gonna be like, wow, I need to watch more. If the first episode is shit, all right, I might watch the first episode, the second one. Like if someone is really like, oh my god, just please watch it for me, then like okay, maybe the second episode. If I watch the second episode and it's also bad, then I'll just be like, nope, that's it, you're done.
Damn. Okay. To each their
Yeah,
own. But yeah, Tokyo Revengers had a strong first episode and an okay second
it
episode.
did. It did.
Um, I just kind of hated what annoyed me. It was like he would always get into a circumstance where he comes back to the future or he goes to the past, and like instead of just being a fucking adult and thinking, going like, okay, this person is saying such and such. which means that I have probably done such and such. I can reasonably get my way out of the situation or calmly deal with this. Instead, he's always like freaking out and being like, "Oh my god, why is there a girl naked on top of me?" Or, "Oh my god, why is everybody respecting me? Clearly, you're someone worth respecting. So just walk along as normal until you
Yeah,
find someone you recognize and be like,
I feel like they made his character a bit too dense, but
yeah, he was just
mm,
dumb, like very dumb."
even in the future,
Yeah, like he's like
even
a
in the future.
28-year-old dude and he's still stupid as fuck. This guy,
Yeah,
like the girl
but I
too.
liked his energy that he gives.
The
I like
girl was so like one-dimensional. Like,
the girl he likes.
yeah, like who the fuck keeps their like 8th grade crush as like a deep romantic partner until they're 25? Like, what?
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
It was super weird. She's still holding that cheap ass necklace around her neck. Oh my god. I'm surprised that hasn't rotten away. Like, oh my, that show,
No,
that relationship was very unrealistic.
it was. It was.
I think that,
But
like, yeah?
he wanted something to fight for, and no girl wanted him other than her in 8th grade. So he's like, "Oh, let's
Oh
hope
yeah,
for it.
and
Let's hope
him
she still
being
likes me."
some annoying, like in the first episode, being like, "Oh yeah, I peaked in 8th grade. I was so cool. I had a girlfriend, and I've never had a girlfriend since." Like, bro, how pathetic are you? Like, get a life, bro. What are you doing with your time? Like, oh my god, he's a sad person. But I will
Yeah,
say
he has bad life.
he was a better version of Deku from My Hero Academia. He was an actual crybaby hero. Deku was just a
Oh my
crybaby
god.
bitch. Like, I fucking hate Deku. Like, he's just not a good character whatsoever. And
Yeah.
like the guy from the show Takemichi, like him, he's an actual like crybaby hero, which is kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah. That's what I liked about it. It was like comedy and like action. And it's
Mikey was
cool.
so cool. I don't like he's an okay
Lucky
character,
was amazing.
but he was an okay character because we didn't really learn too much about him. But he was cool. He was cool. Draken is also very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. That episode when Mikey saved Draken and like they became best mates.
Oh yeah,
It was so cute. But yeah, those two are like probably the favorite duo.
yeah. They're a great duo. I was gonna
Mhm.
say like the music, the music. Oh
Oh my
my
god, don't
god.
start with the freaking opening. Oh my god, I freaking love it. Okay,
I wasn't.
for me, I
Yeah.
hate opening. I always skip it. I always skip the freaking openings. But then freaking Tokyo Revengers, I never skipped it, not once. It
Mm.
is so good. It is like
The opening was
amazing.
really good, but what I was talking about was like the OSTs, like
Um,
the music that plays whenever they have like a gathering or like somebody shows up out of the blue, like when they were having the battle of like August 3rd, and
mhm.
all the captains pulled up with their motorcycles, and like
Oh,
the music and like it was like a orchestra going on, like somebody like it was just so good. I can't describe it. You have to like hear it. And I was like thinking like, why did they go all out with this like music for like just a biker gang? Like they could have done like some sort of like heavy metal or like rock type
you're a
of,
cool biker gang.
yeah, but they went on with like some like violins and like a whole orchestra and people like singing in the back. It was
Oh, they're
beautiful.
softies.
It was beautiful. Like, yeah.
I honestly don't know how you pay attention to all of that. Like, I would be like reading the subtitles and then like looking at the show. I have nothing to do with the music. That's it. I'm like, you're talking about the
OSTs
OSTs. I'm like,
are
oh,
my
OST.
favorite. OSTs are my favorite. They are just so
I don't know.
good. Like, have you seen Death Note?
I know it. I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, L's theme is just beautiful. Like it's just so good. I have no rhythm, but it goes kind of like no, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. My brain just cannot handle rhythm whatsoever. Um, but
Guess I'll have to watch it sometime.
you have to watch it, and when you hear it, you'll just be like, "Oh my god, I am hyped for no reason. This is just making me going crazy." Like, I just love OSTs with pianos and violins. Like those are my favorite. Um,
Mm, yeah.
what's
That,
yeah?
no, yeah. Did he have something to say?
I was gonna ask you who your favorite character was.
Oh, um, I like Baji.
Budgie Kiske. Why? I hope he gets revived in the next season. Cause honestly,
Honestly, I really want him to as well.
he's my favorite character too.
Yeah,
Like he's just awesome. I
he
love
deserves
him.
to be
Bro, his
favorite.
hair was
Everyone's
so
favorite.
good. His hair. Oh my god, it was
His hair was
beautiful. It
amazing.
was beautiful.
He was like badass. No, oh my god, oh my god. The funniest thing is when he was in freaking school and like he would wear the glasses and like do a little nerdy ponytail.
I
I love
love this
that. It looks
ponytail. I
so
love this
nerdy.
ponytail. Baji is just like that is a beautiful man. Actually,
He's on
no, he's
another
in eighth
level of
grade.
handsomeness.
I'm gonna get canceled.
But yeah.
Yeah, like the whole show was it was interesting. The action was nice. Mikey's kick was fun to see. Um,
Bruh, every time I saw him doing that kick, I would actually like be like, oh my god, can I do it? I want to
no, you
do it.
can't. Unless you do like
I mean, I would
martial
try,
arts.
but like my legs wouldn't go up that high.
uh, it's funny because he's like always so much shorter than the person, so he can actually do it.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, I should practice, try to do it.
yeah, I wonder if it's
It's so
actually
cool.
physically
I'm gonna look like a
possible.
badass.
Because you'd probably have to turn your upper body quite a lot to do that.
But well,
But he
okay.
just stands like straight up, and then his leg just flicks and turns around. It's cool.
It's cool.
That's all I
It's
can
cool.
say. It's cool. Kisaki is like just the most bland written like
I hated
antagonist.
him.
He's like I don't even hate him. It's just
I
like
don't know why Mikey like kept clinging on to him and be like, "Oh, be my leader of like whatever division." I'm
well,
like,
Mikey
why?
Mikey was smart to do it. They needed the numbers to fight. Like if Kisaki joined the other group, then what is it called? They would have lost. It would have been like 350 versus 100.
Yeah, okay, but like at the same time, no, like he's a villain. He's the villain.
Yeah, but not everybody can tell that. It's annoying for sure, but he's just as a character himself though, he's really not been that interesting.
Yeah. Oh no, what's his name? That tall dude, that fights Draken. He's more interesting than Kisaki.
He has such a cool design, but his voice sucks.
Oh,
Like
his voice is
his
weird.
voice actor sucks so much. Like he's just the voice actor's like voicing kind of an annoying character, whereas he should just be a really like he should have somebody who's like a sly, very seemingly intelligent character who like somebody like Gin Ichimaru from Bleach or not
Mm-hmm.
Orochimaru because Orochimaru's voice is a little too hoarse, but just
Uh,
somebody who's cunning but also very
yeah.
menacing.
You know that he's a villain when you hear his
Yeah,
voice.
But when in this, like in the show, he just seems like an annoying side character.
No, yeah, but I don't know. He was
Mm.
pretty cool.
His design is
Like when he was
awesome.
fighting
I
Jocelyn,
actually love his
and they were
design.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you up."
Like to have like to have Sen written on the back in kanji is just so cool.
Oh yeah,
It's cool.
that was cool too.
There's certain tattoos that I want, but I'm not gonna get.
Uh huh.
Nah, because I'm gonna be in healthcare, so I'm not going to like just have death
You're gonna
written on
turn
my
up with
hand.
like face tattoos.
I'm not gonna have death written on my hand, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, why the hell is this dude?"
I don't want him. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but yeah, a tattoo style that I definitely would want is the Law death tattoo, where he has like death written on each finger, like on his
Oh,
like D on his left hand. It's like D on his thumb, E on his index finger, and
oh,
so on. So
yeah.
it's like each letter on a finger, and it's actually pretty cool, in my opinion, of course.
Uh huh.
And then you remember Scar from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Black. Oh, what? Oh, Scar. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know his arm tattoo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
really
one's sick.
complicated
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I would want that. I would.
That would hurt like heck.
No, would hurt getting the Draken tattoo from
Oh my
Draken's tattoo. The fact that he got that at fifth grade and a tattoo artist actually did that for him is crazy.
honestly. No, and his at the start he was like so confident. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this." And like the tattoo guy's like, "Are you sure you can take the pain?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this." And, like as soon as he starts, he's like, "Oh my god, stop!" It was funny,
Hmm.
but yeah, I can't believe he did that to himself.
Yeah. The temples.
Also, I hated his look. I hated how he looked in the future, where when he was imprisoned and he had no hair, and I'm just here like, why are you
Oh, the
bald?
bald one?
I hated that. It was the worst thing on this planet. Like it's
uh,
so humiliating. I got secondhand embarrassment from that.
oh my god. I might be bald. Just shave all my hair.
Oh no, please, please.
Yeah. Just going to have my artist draw my avatar as like just completely bald. Be like Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Oh god. No,
Hmm.
I hated that.
For like a
But
gang, they don't really do much gang related behavior besides just fighting.
yeah, they don't.
Like I was
They just hang
expecting.
out and walk around like
Like where do they get
nature
the
trails.
money for the jackets? Like I know
Oh
the second division commander, like he stitches them for this
yeah,
club, but like where do they get the money for the actual jackets?
they probably steal them. Like I wouldn't expect less. They probably steal them.
Yeah.
But oh my god, wait. You know the part where freaking Mikey's brother gets hit
Oh
by
yeah.
what's his name? Kazutaru?
Yeah.
Kazutara? Whatever his name is.
Kazutora.
Yeah,
Kazutora.
that one.
I love when they scream characters' names. My favorite part of every show.
Oh my god. Very
Kazutora.
exciting.
It's awesome.
But yeah, the part where he hits his older brother and I'm just here like what the
Kazutora
heck?
was always mentally like he had some
I think
issues.
no, I think it's just on that incident he got like a mental illness. He got like too shocked to the point
PTSD.
that he's like,
PTSD
no,
definitely.
I can't be blamed for this. It's all Mikey's fault.
Yeah, he was definitely suffering from some type of mental illness.
No, but you know, at the end where like Baji was dying and he goes like, it's all Baji's fault. It's just, boy, my guy, you gotta stop. It's your fault.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
what the
PTSD 500.
heck? Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's
But I
yeah.
don't know. I kind of liked him. Like I hated him. It was
I
like a
didn't
like
really
hate type
care
of thing.
too much, to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't really
But
care.
yeah, I hated him for trying to stab. I mean, he did stab, but it was pretty sad. Ah,
Yeah.
I felt like at the last second he's gonna be like, "No, it was my fault," and like just kills himself. But no, he's like, it ain't my fault."
What's with you and having people kill themselves? Are you trying to tell me
I
something,
don't
Mimi?
know. It just seemed more reasonable to kill himself.
I like the ending of him like trying to take accountability by getting locked up. That makes more sense.
Oh yeah, that part I'm like, all right, you might be forgiven, but you're not.
Hmm. Yeah, the little brother of his crush, he's all right.
He's just the smart one that like does all the math, and then like Mikey's just here shaking his hand like goodbye.
Takemichi. Takemichi's all right. Mikey's nice. I just wish he would talk more. Draken is great. I actually really like Draken. Like when
Yeah,
Mikey,
I
you
think
know
they
the
should
girl
have
that,
showed us more like backstories.
yeah. We got a lot of backstories. I just wish they showed more of them just doing stuff, like
Doing
more
gang
gang
stuff.
stuff. Yes, like actual
Yeah.
like things. Like, cause right now it's like they're just chilling. They're not doing much.
Maybe we'll get to see that in a season 2 or
Maybe
like part 2. I'm excited for it though,
I might
because like,
I might read the
what if
manga.
it's like a big ass plot twist?
I
I would
don't know.
hope for it.
I If Baji is alive, I will read the manga.
Bruh, okay, I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, I would love for him to be alive,
That's
but
the only reason.
mhm. I mean, hopefully, maybe they'll just reincarnate him
I
somehow.
wish. Yeah, he's dead. He died at the age of 14.
Oh, they were. Oh, I forgot they were only teenagers.
They're all like 13 and
Right.
14. Draken is 6'8" and 220 pounds in high school. I mean, in middle school. Like,
It's
this is
like
not.
a
Draken,
giant.
Draken would be like drafted immediately to the Japanese team, like the national team.
Literally.
Like, you would. It doesn't matter what he's gonna do. Volleyball, basketball, football. Doesn't matter. He's 6'8" at 13. This guy's got to be doing this stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty fancy.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a little unrealistic, but
Ooh, so unrealistic. They're all 14 and they're jacked as hell. Like,
but
it made no
eh,
sense.
mm,
Like,
mm,
Takemichi was
maybe
the only
Japanese people are like
normal.
that.
What?
They'd just be jacked out of nowhere. Oh, I'm saying maybe Japanese people are like that.
No, they're not. They
I
are
know they're not.
not.
No,
They are definitely not.
but yeah, I think the plot was really interesting. Like, it just kept me going. I'm like, yeah, I want to watch more.
Hmm. So,
But,
are you gonna read the
yeah.
manga?
I don't think so. I'm gonna wait for. I'll probably wait for the anime to come out.
Hmm. Yeah, Baji doesn't get revived, so I'm not gonna read the manga.
Mm, mm, yeah, okay.
It just
I
sucks.
mean,
Like,
fair
Baji
enough.
was such a good character.
He was. Oh my god! And the
I,
part where like,
yeah.
they showed Baji his pocket thingy photo thing. I have
Oh,
no words.
yeah.
Yes, the photo when they were all together. It was so adorable.
It was adorable. It was
Ah,
very adorable. I love this show.
like just here,
I
like,
love
why do
Baji.
you have that?
My new favorite after he dies is probably Chifuyu because they're wholesome. They're so wholesome.
He is really nice.
Chifuyu
He's
is
like my second favorite.
what?
It's like Chifuyu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked his character.
Hmm.
It was
I do
pretty
too.
cute.
I like him more than any of like the main character guys.
Yeah, yeah.
The gray-haired
The bikini.
captain is also really cool.
Who?
The gray-hair captain, like the second division, I think.
Oh, the guy with the short hair, the spiky gray hair.
Mm-hmm. It's
Oh
kind of
yeah, he
crazy
was
though
pretty cool.
that by the end, what's his name is the first division captain.
I have no idea.
Um, Takemichi. He was made the
Oh,
division first division captain.
yeah. That was interesting. That was a
Yeah,
surprise for sure.
that makes me want to read the manga. But Baji not being alive is just making me sad, man.
Maybe he will get
He's
revived
not.
sometime.
I googled it and he's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay. Damn.
fucking depressed. This is like it's like when shows like kill off their best character. Like when Attack on Titan they killed off Erwin and it's like Erwin is the best character in this entire show. Why the hell would you ever remove such a perfect character? Like
Because he needed to die. It was his time.
because he was the best character in the show and Armin's a dumb bitch who I hate Armin. I hate Armin so much. I have like a passionate hate for Armin. Like I
Well,
don't
yeah,
think
I don't hate anyone. Comes to Armin, yeah, I hate
no, I
someone.
don't hate real people. Like I don't hate individuals,
Yeah,
especially.
yeah.
I
I
have a
get what you
lot
mean.
of hatred for fictional characters.
Uh-huh.
An unhealthy amount of hatred for Armin, an unhealthy amount of hatred for like everyone in the AOT main cast, besides Hanji and John or Jean or
Hanji is
Jean.
like scary, man.
I like
Ooh,
Hanji. I like Hanji.
she's like a psycho. She'd be like
Yeah, psycho,
needling a
creepy
freaking
psycho
like
girls are the best.
she's like creepy.
Yeah, they're much
Oh,
more. They're much better than like somebody like the Crush from Tokyo Revengers.
yeah, I guess.
Like I don't know. Final thoughts on the show are like it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's watchable.
You enjoyed it. Don't lie.
I enjoyed it at times. The music was just beautiful though. Like
Exactly. The
oh,
music makes it 10 out of 10.
it's not a 10 out of 10. It's like maybe a 5. I don't know if that's
A
too generous.
5! Oh my god. No,
5 being average, which is fairly okay.
I would give it like a 7. A
Okay,
7.5.
that's respectable. This is respectable.
Mm. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. Like I thought it was a good show. Like
But yeah, definitely Baji should have stayed alive. It would have I would give them more credit if Baji stayed alive. I'd have been
Baji's
like, oh my
injuries.
god.
I'm gonna repeat this for the thousandth time. They were not fatal whatsoever. Like they would have to stab him. I don't know in his kidney or something, or like
Yeah.
damage something very. Yeah,
Maybe
it was.
he was just like, I'm sick of this world. Like
Yeah, it was not. Yeah,
mm.
sad. It's very sad.
Yeah, I think the author should have thought about killing him. I mean, thought about not killing him before he killed him.
For some reason, authors love killing their favorite character, the best character in the show.
Yeah. I don't know
Naruto,
why.
Itachi died. Attack on Titan. Um,
Archie, excuse you, Jiraiya died. Who gives a shit about Itachi when
Itachi's
Jiraiya
way
died?
better than Jiraiya. Oh my god. I will
Jiraiya was
argue.
literally the best.
Jiraiya was cool, but Itachi was my heart. This guy,
No,
literally,
no.
he was
I
amazing.
completely strongly disagree.
Itachi's
He
like
was
a top 5 character all time. Jiraiya's like maybe a
okay, yeah,
top 5
he's
sensei.
strong. He's strong and all.
No,
He
I'm not
shows
talking
off
about
by
strong.
killing
I'm not
his
talking about
clan.
strength.
But
I'm talking
but
about
but but
writing.
okay, but yeah, as a character, I think Jiraiya has like the best character award. But then he
What does
died.
he have? Jiraiya was interesting. His history with the war, his relationship with the other Sanin were very nice, and how he was with Minato also all good things. Him writing a story about a hero, and then Naruto becoming that hero, and finally like the clash of their students, concluding with like Naruto and Pain. Like it was great, great character. Love him. One of
It
the
was
reasons I love
great.
Naruto. But Itachi, oof, Itachi, Itachi. I can't even
Brutal.
begin to start. He was a pacifist that was forced to commit genocide. That's all. I'm just gonna leave it there. A pacifist who was forced to commit genocide. His very existence is like a tragic irony.
I don't know. I feel like he could have done something else than like kill his people.
You gotta every time
There's always another way. There's always another way, but he never thought of that
every,
other
every
way.
time I say every time I say Itachi is my favorite character, my little brother's like, "What? You're not gonna, you know." But yeah.
Same.
Back to Tokyo Revengers.
Okay.
Like, it's okay. You say 7 out of 10. I say 5 out of 10.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay.
that's good.
Chifuyu, love him. He's such a sweet guy.
He is.
He's a very sweet person.
Um, Draken definitely also cool.
Yeah. I can't wait to see more of the silver hair captain. He was like, I actually
Oh,
thought he
yeah,
was
we
really
didn't get
nice.
much of him.
Yeah. But I guess it's
Or
just the
any
first
of the other
season.
captains,
It's just a
actually.
bit more of an introduction to them. We'll get to see more of
Yeah,
them later.
hopefully. Oh my god, wait, I just
What?
remembered. um, the freaking, what is it called? Oh, Tiffany when he dies. Oh my god.
When
That
Shifuyu
was the
died?
saddest. Yes, he died. Did you
What?
not see the last episode?
Oh, in the future. But he's gonna renew that. Like, it's not gonna be permanent.
What if he died permanently?
No.
That would be ass.
No,
That would
he
be so.
won't. Remember how the brother died? Like her brother died? And then
Yeah.
the next after he changed the past, he just came back and the brother wasn't dead anymore.
Yeah, but okay, like the freaking Takemichi is a dumb little main character. So he might let him be killed again. Like I don't know. It was
Maybe,
it
we'll
was so
see. I just think he's
it
not
was
dead
so sad.
permanently like Baji is.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Kisaki's such a disappointing villain, honestly.
He was. He was I don't know. He was annoying. He was an annoying character.
Yeah.
He wasn't a cool villain.
He really, really wasn't. Yeah.
Maybe in season 2 we'll get more of him.
Hopefully. But then again, he's okay. I don't know. I was hoping for something better. Like something
Yeah.
like Giovanni from Pokemon level. Like, if they were to fight like an actual grown up, like, and argue, like, fight a real gang for territory, that would be actually interesting. But yeah, doesn't look like that's gonna happen anytime soon.
I feel like he's also not strong. Like he's just here because, like, oh, I'm smart. I wear glasses. But like, he doesn't look strong. He doesn't really do nothing. And like the whole fight where they were like at like the car yard thing when they were fighting, his freaking assistant dude was like beating up people for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was, it was pretty useless.
Okay, so in conclusion, Tokyo Revengers, not bad.
Good.
Okay. Alright, we can begin to end it off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was nice.
Closing remarks are not bad. Not bad.
But good. Not bad, but good.
Alright, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.